Hi, good morning, dear students. In this class, we will study about the subject verb agreement or matching of verb with the subject. I am Dr. Shivaji Ramagudaji, Assistant Professor of English, Government First Grade College, Kittur. So, you all very well know about the subject verb agreement. What is subject and what is verb? Verb is action, you know very well, and how the verb is agree with the subject means the subject verb agreement means that the verb in a sentence must match or agree with the subject in number or person. Particularly it is based on the number and person. For example, if the subject is singular, the verb must be in singular. If the subject is singular, the verb must be singular. And if the subject is plural, the verb must be in the plural form. So that is called as the subject verb agreement. So if we see the definition, the subject verb agreement is a grammatical rule that requires the verb in a sentence to agree with the subject in number, either it is singular or plural, with the persons, that is first person, second person, and third person. The first person I, we, second person you, and third person he, she, it, and plural form is they. So the why the subject verb agreement is important to us, what is the role of its importance in the grammar? First upon, enhance the clarity. So the reader must know, he must improve his language, and he must know the correct grammatical sentences, so that way it gives the clarity of enhancement and improves readability. It improves the readability and adds professionalism to writing and speech. It can also improve our writing and speech through the correct match of the subject verb agreement. And now we will discuss some basic rules which applies in the subject verb agreement. The basic rules of subject verb agreement, the first one is singular subjects take singular verbs and plural subject takes plural verbs. See here, singular subject takes singular verbs and plural subject takes plural verbs. For example, the singular, the cat sleeps. See here, the cat takes sleeps because third person singular he, she, it takes yes or es in the main verb. So the cat not sleep sleeps. If you write the cat sleep means it is wrong grammatically. The cat sleeps is a correct. And in the second sentence, the cats, here the person is a plural, so that way the cats sleep. The plural will not take yes or yes in main verbs. So that way, this is the first rules we have to remember about the singular and plural verbs, how it act like in with the subject. Now the singular subjects, example, the student write is wrong. The student writes because the student is a third person singular. In simple present tense, third person singular always takes yes or yes in the main verb. Means he, she, it takes the main verb yes or yes form. So that way the students not write, writes is a correct. The book is on the shelf. The book is is the verb which agrees. The book means the book is one, so that way is. If the books means the books are on the shelf is a right answer. But here the book is a singular, so that way the book is on the shelf is a correct one. And the plural subject, how it agrees with the verb, the students write. See, the previous question is the student writes because the person is singular, but here the person is plural means they, and that they cannot take yes or yes in the main verb, so the writes change into write. the students write. And second sentence, the books are on the shelf. And in the previous slides, the book is on the shelf because the book is a singular, and in the next slide the books means it is a plural, so that way the books are on the shelf, so the books will take the are. And some compound subjects, how they joined by adding and. See here, some compound subjects joined by and are usually plural. Some those who are joining with and are usually plural. For example, Tom and Alex, here are the two characters, one is Tom, another one is Alex. Here Tom and Alex are coming means both the two persons Tom and Alex, so it is a plural form, so that way it takes are. The book and the pen, see here, the book and the pen are on the table means here the two things, one is book, another one is pen, so both are on the table. Compound subject joining by or nor, so or nor. The verb agrees with the subject closest to it, so which is the closest, that will takes the verb. So here, dear students, I have given some examples. Either the teacher or the students are responsible. Either the teacher or the students are responsible. See here, either the teacher or the students here, they have referred plural, so that way the verb will come are, means it is a plural form. According to our instruction, the verb agrees with the subject closest to it, so the students is a closest to it, so that way students are responsible. And in the similar way, in the second sentence, neither the manager nor the employees, neither the manager nor the employees are aware. Here also the employees is the nearest to that verb, so are is aware. Next, indefinite pronouns. So some indefinite pronouns, the singular each, every and anybody, and the plural forms are both, few, many. Examples, each student has a book, so each is always referred as a singular, so that way don't refer here the helping verb have, it considered as a singular. Each students will come to the third person he, so that way each student has a book is a right answer. And both candidates, here the two candidates means it is all, both is always plural, so the both candidates are qualified, it is the plural form. Now in the case of the collective nouns, the collective nouns can be singular or plural depending on the context. So depending on the context, the singular or plural verb will be carries. So I am given here the two examples. The first one, the team is winning. See here, the entire team here is referred, so that way here the team carries is, means the team is winning. And in the second sentence, the team are arguing among themselves. See here, the entire team are arguing with among themselves, so that way here referred as a plural form. See, you can keenly observe the first sentence and second sentence. First one, the team is winning because it is singular, and the team are arguing among themselves, so that way they have referred here the plural format, that it agrees with the verbs. So dear students, in the next class we will discuss about another some important examples regarding the subject verb agreement. Thank you so much.